When World War II ended, Europe lay in ruins. Germany was defeated, destroyed, and divided. But peace didn't last long. In the heart of a shattered nation, a city became the front line of a new global conflict. This is the story of the Berlin Airlift, the first major battle of the Cold War. In 1945, at the Potsdam Conference, the victorious Allies made a difficult decision. Germany would be divided into occupation zones. The Soviets controlled the East. The United States, Britain, and France controlled the West. Even Berlin, deep inside Soviet territory, was split the same way. What was meant to keep peace soon became a source of tension. By 1948, relations between former allies had collapsed. When the U.S. and Britain introduced a new currency in West Germany, the Soviet Union reacted swiftly. On June 24, 1948, Stalin ordered a full blockade of West Berlin. All roads, railways, and canals were cut. Electricity, food, coal, gone. 2 million people were trapped, isolated inside a communist state. For the Western Allies, abandoning Berlin was not an option. The Allies found one route still open: the sky. Under agreements made in 1945, 3 air corridors remained accessible. On June 26th, the United States launched Operation Vittles. Britain followed with Operation Plainfare. Food, coal, medicine, everything West Berlin needed would now come by air. What followed became the largest air relief operation in history. Over the next 11 months, American and British pilots flew 277,500 missions. They delivered 2.3 million tons of supplies. At its peak, a plane landed in Berlin every 45 seconds. These aircraft didn't carry bombs. They carried hope. For a city still recovering from war, the airlift became a lifeline. One pilot became a symbol of compassion. U.S. Air Force pilot Gail Halvorsen began dropping candy tied to parachutes for Berlin's children. They called him the Candy Bomber. Once enemies, Americans and Germans were now united by kindness from the sky. The Soviets harassed Allied planes, but never attacked them. Stopping a humanitarian mission risked war. The United States quietly sent nuclear-capable B-29 bombers to Britain. The message was clear. This was no longer just about Berlin. This was the Cold War, taking shape. On May 12, 1949, after 11 months, the Soviets lifted the blockade. The airlift had worked. Instead of forcing the Allies out, Stalin achieved the opposite. NATO was formed. West Germany was created. Europe was now firmly divided between democracy and communism. The Berlin Airlift reshaped history. It turned Berlin into a symbol of freedom. It proved wars could be fought without bullets, but with resolve. Decades later, Berliners still remember the planes that saved their city. In humanity's darkest moments, help came from above.